What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy. Oh, excuse me. Stuff in my face there. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with a live Q&A. Man, it's halftime, man. The surprisingly, the Seattle Seahawks are beating the Denver Broncos 17-14 in Russell Wilson's highly anticipated return to Seattle. Um, And to be honest with you, yo, like Russ got booed, yo. I got some stuff on my face, man. All right, there we go. Yeah, Russ got booed pretty heavily in Seattle, which I was a little surprised about. Over the last few days, you've been hearing some backstory about how Pete Carroll wasn't a fan of let Russ cook and stuff like that, and Russell Wilson wanted to win an MVP, but Pete Carroll's more of a want to control the clock and not really throw the ball around like that. But knowing that's what Russ wanted to do, so yeah, and apparently he wanted to get out of there for a while, and apparently Seattle nearly traded him away in 2018, but. So yeah, man. He gets booed out there. Like he goes out there on the field tonight and he gets booed for the most part. But very entertaining first half, yo. Geno Smith, yo. Shout out to Geno Smith, man. Geno Smith looking good out there, yo. First time starting an opening day in what they said over 8 years or something like that. And he's what 16 for 17 or 17 for 18 or something like that right now. With two touchdown passes. Looks in complete control of the offense. Getting guys lined up, knowing where to go with the football. And he's spreading it around. He not really making no bad decisions out there. And good for him, man. Good for him. You like to hear stories like that wherever guys get basically a second chance at anything, and for him to have a chance to try to revive his career with the Seattle Seahawks, and for him in the first half to outplay the Seattle Seahawks legend Russell Wilson. If Geno wins this game, he's gonna be a instant legend in Seattle. Apparently, especially knowing how the fans acted towards Russ when he came out on the field. So shout out to Geno for that. Russ did kind of bounce back at the end. Did get away with a bad pick to Quandre Diggs that Diggs inexplicably dropped. But overall, really, really good game, man. Really, really exciting game. Excited to see how this thing go in, yo. Jerry Jeudy finally got loose as it took a while before Russell Wilson even targeted a wide receiver. That took a little minute, but was able to get Jeudy on a nice like 67-yard or something like that. Hit Sutton at the end. But for Denver, you do want to get your talented young wide receiving core more involved in the offense. Williams looks pretty decent out there, catching a lot of check down passes, running pretty hard. The tight end, I can't say his name, Ogawale or whatever, however you say his name. He out there trying to do his thing, looking okay. But for the most part, good game by both teams. Seattle has the lead right now, but Geno Smith played great in that first half. Might be the best half he's played in his NFL career, especially considering the circumstances with him, finally being able to start an NFL game, after all these years. But good matchup, man. Good matchup. Very entertaining games. What we all could have asked for, unless we are a Seahawks or a Broncos fan, especially a Broncos fan, because I know Broncos fans was hoping that at this point the game would be out of hand. I'm sure that they was hoping at this point this thing will be over with, and they'll be talking about how great Russell Wilson is for this Denver Broncos team and how the Seahawks miss him. And granted, look, we got a whole half left to play, and that still may very well end up being the discussion when this game is over. But for the meantime, great half of football by the Seahawks. Yeah, 17-18 for 164 and two touchdowns. you can't get more efficient than that. Like, for Geno Smith, he's been very, very, very inefficient. The big homie Jamal Adams unfortunately gets banged up after putting the instant pressure, on Russell Wilson. You hate it for him, man. Guy, great player, and it didn't quite live up for him ever since he been in Seattle. Seattle gave up a lot to bring him over there, and he's been a good player. And when I say it didn't quite live up to it, meaning like he's always dealt with some type of injuries. Like he's never been fully healthy to play over there and to really be productive for them. He's always dealing with some type of injury, over there in Seattle. But hopefully for him, it's not too serious. Hopefully for him, he could come back this season and continue to make plays out there on the football field. But yeah, entertaining first half. Very entertaining first half. And I must say, man, it is good to hear, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on a Monday night football broadcast. With all due respect to all the Monday night people that they've had ever since um like Al Michaels and John Madden, ever since they stopped doing the Monday night games. Mike Tirico I thought was solid for a little while, but for the most part, they ain't really had no consistent Monday night people. And Monday night football is a big deal. Like it's always been a big deal. It's what everybody want to see. But they've had some bad matchups over the years. Tonight is a good one, considering the story. Now, we didn't expect it to be this competitive on the field, but when you consider the storylines and everything, like this was a really, really entertaining, Monday night game going into it. And then what's fortunate is that even, a lot of times we get these storylines, and then they don't live up to the hype. The game end up being a clunker. But considering the storylines for this game to still be as competitive as it is, especially with the difference in what you expected out of quarterback play. A lot of people I'm sure expected Geno to struggle tonight. A lot of people thought Russ would have played great, and it's kind of been the opposite though. Russ started kind of getting a look going there, towards the end of the half. But Geno Smith has been outstanding. Like I can't say enough about how spectacular Geno Smith has been running this Seattle Seahawks offense. It's impressive to see. What's up, Jinx? Wolf, appreciate you tuning in. Sup, what's going on? Just a really entertaining game, man. I'm enjoying it. It's back and forth. The Seahawks crowd is still one of the better, home field advantages in all of the NFL. But I'm gonna get ready for the second half, yo. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all come back, holler at me. I'm gonna be live most likely toward the end of the fourth quarter. So come back, check it out with me. Meantime, y'all enjoy this third quarter. Have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.